stop scrolling. Because if you're still listening after this sentence, you're already different. Most men talk themselves into weakness. They confess their limits out loud, then wonder why life never listens to them. Smart men don't do that. They understand one brutal truth early. Your words shape your position in the world. Say the wrong thing long enough, and life will put you exactly where you belong, below your potential. Here are 7 things smart men never say, not because they're hiding, but because they've already learned what destroys men quietly. First, a smart man never says, "I just want an easy life." Easy is a trap. Easy rots ambition. Easy breeds entitlement. Easy creates men who collapse the moment pressure arrives. Smart men want weight. They want responsibility. They want something heavy enough to force growth. Comfort is not a reward. It's a warning sign. Second, a smart man never says, "I hope someone notices me." Hope is passive. Hope keeps you waiting. Smart men don't wait to be chosen. They build so much value they can't be ignored. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards proof. Third, a smart man never says, "I'll start when I feel ready." That sentence has buried more futures than failure ever did. Ready is a lie. Weak men tell themselves to delay discomfort. Smart men start when it's messy, when it's embarrassing, when confidence hasn't arrived yet. Momentum creates confidence, not the other way around. Fourth, a smart man never says, "This is just bad luck." Luck is the excuse of men who refuse accountability. Smart men know outcomes are built, not handed out. Every result is feedback. Every loss is instruction. Blaming fate keeps you powerless. Owning everything makes you dangerous. Fifth, a smart man never says, "I can't control my emotions." That's surrender disguised as honesty. Smart men feel deeply, but they don't obey every feeling. Anger doesn't drive them. Fear doesn't freeze them. Ego doesn't blind them. They master the inner chaos before trying to conquer the outer world. A man ruled by emotion is easy to manipulate. Sixth, a smart man never says, "I don't want to upset anyone." Growth offends. Standards offend. Discipline offends people addicted to comfort. Smart men accept this early. If no one is uncomfortable around you, you're not leading. You're blending in. Peace at the cost of self-respect is a silent defeat. Seventh, and this one cuts the deepest, a smart man never says, "I need people to understand me." Understanding is optional. Respect is not. Smart men move forward even when misunderstood, doubted, or mocked. They don't pause their destiny to explain it. They let time and results do the talking. Here's what nobody warns you about. As you become smarter, quieter, more disciplined, people will feel it. They won't know why, but they'll sense you're no longer available for nonsense. You'll speak less. You'll tolerate less. You'll explain nothing. And that scares people who rely on noise to feel important. If lately you've felt detached, if you've stopped arguing, if you started choosing silence over validation, you're not losing empathy. You're gaining clarity. Let them call you cold. Let them say you've changed. Let them misunderstand your silence, because one day they'll realize. You weren't silent because you were weak. You were silent because you were building. If this message hit you in the chest, it's because you're done living small. Here, we don't beg for motivation. We forge discipline. We sharpen restraint. And we train the mind until pressure feels normal. When weak men speak, we listen. When weak men sleep, we rise.